Hi. I am Anurag, and this is Tech Talking Fool. And I am the Tech Talking Fool that is going to talk to you about some curious science and tech tips. And today we're going to talk about something totally electrifying. Because today we're going to talk about something that made ancient Greek think that Zeus was having a bad day at Mount Olympus, or gave Thor his whole vibe. And well, the whole chaos of lightning. It's not just loud flash or blinding light, it's massive, it's chaotic, and an electric giggle that the sky has. Forget boring reports. We are talking about physics here, people. A single lightning bolt is hotter than the surface of sun, like 5 times hotter. It's super quick, and it's a channel of plasma, and all that insane energy has to go somewhere, right? And well, so the question is, how does the sky even make electricity? It's all about the ice crystals and the tiny little water vapors, the super cool water vapors that are in the cloud. They are having their tiny little bumper car races, and then they crash into each other. And in this process of which is called triboelectrification, which is just a fancy word, don't worry about it, a friction is generated, and this friction steals electrons. So the positive charge zoom towards the sky like it's in some kind of bouncy castle, and the negative charges just they hang around at the bottom being all grumpy. And we are talking millions of volts here, millions of volts of tension. It's just waiting for it to go zap. Let's see how that works. So, as we just talked about it, there's a positive charge which is going to top and the negative charge which is going to bottom, right? The air between the cloud and the ground is supposed to be an insulator. So why would it let the charges pass through? It's like this, that to this much amount of electricity. Are you crazy? Just imagine the air being a big dam which is trying to hold water. But what happens in this electrical tension is that those millions of volts get too high, the struggle in the tension becomes too high, and it reaches the critical point. The immense electrical force literally rips about the electrons in the air, and in this critical point, the air has created just a small conductive path which just is super hot and very temporary. We are talking about 1 millisecond scale. And this moment is very negative charges can finally start its journey to the ground to find a positive partner. And how does it do that? It sends out a stepped leader, which is kind of a sneaky scout, and when it goes down, it just tries to find the most accessible path for the negative charges to go down, and it just attracts the excited positive charges from the ground, and then they connect and zap. There's this connection which is totally formed now, and which will lead to a return stroke. A return stroke which will be coming from up to down, and bazinga, the whole journey of one single lightning bolt has completed. So now we are gonna talk about what other forms of this unique electrifying super complex handshake of electricity from ground to earth, or maybe many other different forms, are present in this video. First up, the classic cloud to ground lightning. But listen, it's not what you think. The lightning bolt does not just shoot down. The clouds send their sneaky little scouts, the little step leader, and they're like a secret agent feeling its way down, letting to know what the negative charges has to feel through. And the ground gets excited, sending up streamers, a positive charge saying, "Hey, over here!" And bam, they connect. And the super bright flash, and then the loud bang comes just after it. The return stroke going zooming up, it's called upward flash. Mind blown. Okay, quick change. Most lightning stays indoor. The amount of lightning that we are seeing coming down is statistically very small, and the lightning that stays indoor, it's called intra lightning. It's just the clouds short circuiting on itself. It looks like a whole cloud is glowing and it's a sheet lightning, like the giant strobe of light. And when lightning jumps up from this cloud to that cloud, that's called cloud to cloud lightning. Well, one is civil war, and then there's country to country wars, and this is an electrical bridge party. Now for the rebels. Upward lightning. Yep, you heard it. It goes from the ground to the sky, and it zips up. Tall things like the skyscrapers with the pointy little antennas, and then the wind windmills. They get too excited in this whole shenanigan of the clouds, and they basically call the lightning down, or rather force it to start up. They are the VIP of the lightning strikes. And well, look, there's something called annual lightning, annual crawlers. They are slow, creeping birds that crawl horizontally across the cloud. Oh my god, this one is the coolest. Volcanic lightning. Forget just the ice and water. We are talking about rocks and ashes and the friction between them. The volcano throws up billions of ashes and rock, and they all smash into each other, just creating static charge, stealing electrons, and making chaotic static lightning. It's same physics. It's same physics as rubbing your hair with a balloon and remove the balloon and take a mountain exploding. And instead of hair, think of super hot rock dust. It creates dirty but beautiful, scary thunderstorm right inside the eruption plum. Talk about a power show. Marvelous. Well, the show has not ended yet. So for the final pass, way high above the storms and the clouds, we have sprites. These quick, giant, reddish lightning shows that we get to see from the space. And well, aliens are having fun now. And then there's this unsolved mystery of the ball lightning. It looks like glowing floating orb, like Will of the Wisp. Is it magic? Is it science? Is it plasma? Nobody knows. Science is weird, right? And so there you have it. There you have it. It's more complicated and way more cooler than we imagine. Lightning is just one of the marvelous wonders of the nature. And it's all about physics and charge and massive energy transfers. You know, it's not Zeus getting angry in the Mount Olympus. And it's powerful. Quick, super important safety moment. So if you hear thunder, you are too close. Yes, you are too close. You don't realize it, but you're too close. Get inside a building or a top hard car, and stay away from windows or anything that plugs in, or the taps, because you know the conductive part that I just told you can make you the conductive part too. So tell me which one was the best? Volcanic lightning, ball lightning, or the space light shows for the aliens? Hit that like button if your mind was blown. I mean, mine was when I was researching this whole scenario. And subscribe if you want to see the next chaotic science-based adventures that I'm gonna bring up on this channel. And thanks for watching.